Welcome, fellow prospectors, once again for another ICARUS video. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking on this one again. Apologies, it's taken us a little while to get this next video out in the series. Things have been happening in life. I have a new PC, if we just flick this around. So yeah, we have a new 5090 PC here that I've built. So we should get some quality 4K content out now quite regularly for you all to enjoy. Obviously, if you do enjoy this series, then please thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel if you do like it, and all that good stuff. So let's get back to the game here. Quick introduction, just to let you know where we are in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, as you can see, things are looking very, very different here with our surroundings. This is a little bit further away from where we were in the original episode, or the last episode I should say. So yeah, let's have a little look at what's happened here since the last one. So in the last episode we were just really messing around down here in the starter area, weren't we? And as you can see, because I was testing the PC and making sure the game was set up, I thought it would be cool to just have a little venture around here just to see what we've got here and how big the world is. And as you can see, it's absolutely massive. It's taken me about 30 game minutes to hoof it all the way up here to where I would imagine is probably close to the farthest north we could possibly go, all but a few grids here. So I'm guessing this would extend all the way to the far west and far east of this map, and obviously north and down to the south. So yeah, this took me ages to walk through here. I was just curious to see what kind of biomes we had in the game, if there were any biomes, because obviously, you know, we need to find ice. I imagine ice would be over here with these large mountains in the background. But I found a cave. We went through the cave and came out in the desert area here, and then we've made it through into another biome here. And I thought, I kind of walked through here and thought, this looks so cool. Wouldn't it be awesome to make a base up here? And I just continued to walk, and I found this place here. Look how stunning this is up here. I was kind of walking through this way, and or was it through this way? And I saw these waterfalls here, and I thought, oh my god, we've got to venture up here. Now, the only problem is, because it took us so long to walk up here, I'm pretty low on resources. I'm just going to pause that a little bit, or walk away from that waterfall. It's quite loud down there, isn't it? So yeah, I am over encumbered. We need food, we need water. So we need to set up some sort of rudimentary shack here, like we did originally. Now, I'm not too sure which side to build on. It would be nice if we have a view over the waterfalls here, but maybe we could come over here. It's nice and flat over here. Maybe we could just start something off this side. So ideally what we need is we're going to need stone buildings here now, but of course I think we need a stonemason bench, or whatever it's called, to start building that. So I think we unlocked that at the back end of the previous episode. You can click on that above now. We'll put the little info card at the top of the screen if you want to go back and have a look at that episode and previous episodes as well. But this is what we're going to need. We're going to need the masonry bench here to start making stone. But of course, to make the masonry bench, we need a crafting bench. So I think what we're going to have to do is just kind of gather a bunch of wood here, just so we can start, putting down a small base of operations here. So let's just consume a few bites just to get our energy up here. Now, just moving forward, guys, these first few videos to, you know, restart this ICARUS playthrough, these won't be heavily edited videos like the previous 3 or 4. I'm finding that quite time consuming, you know, with work, with family, with everything else that's going on. Obviously, I want to make them as good as possible, and I can't honestly see myself being able to do too many of them too quickly. I mean, the last few videos were coming at about 2 weeks apart, which is, it's quite a long time, that, isn't it? I'm gonna have to drop some in here. What can we just drop? Let's just drop this. Yeah, so that's quite some time in between each video. So I think we're just gonna start finding our feet with the new PC, checking performance, checking the audio levels, and we're just going to do 45-minute videos here, and then focusing on one thing to do in each episode kind of thing. Got to make sure that wood's going in there. Right, so let's go to our crafting menu. So this isn't going to be too mental, this build. Just going to get somewhere, maybe a 6x6. Yeah, an initial 6x6 building here. Just, of course, we don't have any room. I think we're going to have to make a little... I think we're going to have to make a little storage box, aren't we? What have we got? So we need fiber and wood. Of course we do. Because we're going to need to start putting some of this stuff in here. So, we're, you know, this is going to be... This first episode back is really going to be just about sort of getting this base, you know, just started here. So we can get the crafting benches in. Not going to pick up too much of the wood. We need some of this and we need some of this. Actually, we just go back here and... where's the one I chopped down initially? Where is it? Was it over here, wasn't it? Get some sticks and whatnot. I think I'm just going to put some storage box over here. Can we craft it now? No, we need more wood. Okay. Oh, what is going on, man? This is just very annoying. What can we drop that we don't need? I also need oxygen. So this is probably going to be a bit of a crazy video here. Let's just drop that because I need to make space for another stack of something. Do you know what I mean? We're going to need to get this storage box in quickly. Now, hopefully we don't get a storm happen here. Because that will really ruin my day. Right, where's that gone? Where is that storage box gone to? Oh, does it drop it because I've not got room? Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Let's just drop that. Right, where's it gone? Does it now appear? I mean, I crafted it, so why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. Medium wood crate. Right, there you go. Right, let's get this down kind of over here just so we can just keep an eye on it. Right, let's deploy this here. Right, let's get some of this stuff. Let's just put some of this food in here just to make some space. We're going to keep the lever and all this sort of stuff because we are going to need this. Let's just sort this by name. All right, let's start picking up this this wood here. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of this. Now, I'm not too sure if this is a game where if you leave the stumps in the ground, they will regrow. So if any of you are, you know, long-term or veterans playing Icarus, if you can let me know in the comments if indeed it pays to leave the stumps in the ground. Because it would be nice to have the trees regrowing here. I'm not going to pick up too much of that. I do need sticks though. Right, let's so let's start over here. There's a nice bit of flat here. We'll just pick up this stone just to get this out of the way. So here's our foundations. So let's go, I don't know, let's point us out to somewhere fancy. I mean, over that way would be pretty cool. Maybe we can build across the waterfall as well. Maybe to the other side. I think we'll just go... kind of want it in a place where I'm going to get some, you know, some nice views here. Just chop some of this back. Right, I think we'll go here. 7. We're also going to need... actually, we're going to need to make some of these, aren't we? Some wood beams. How many of these can we make? 23? That's a bit extreme. I don't think we need that many just yet. We'll just do a dozen for now. And then I think we'll just consume that piece of meat there. We'll drop that in there. And then we'll put these in here. And then we can just toggle between 7 and 8. Can't wait. So let's just put this on the ground. like I said, we're just going to go something relatively small to start with here. We're not going to go too crazy. Why can't we snap there? Do we have to snap this one first? For some reason, those don't look lined up. I mean, I guess they are. Right, let's make sure these are the right way, because that will trigger my OCD. Because what we're going to do, once we get the bench in here, we can start upgrading this to stone. And very quickly, because, you know, this is a little bit further into the map, and the creatures up here are very high level. And talking of which, we're going to need to figure out the taming situation here. It was, I can't remember, it was in one of the previous episodes where I think I saw an offspring of something I killed. I think it was the horse. I can't remember what the horse are called now. Tyrannus, isn't it? I think it was a baby Tyrannus, a juvenile Tyrannus. And I think as I approached it, it gave me the option to like friend it, to capture it. And I guess then we would have to tame it. Now I need to figure out the best way that we can... Okay, we're going to need some wood. That we can tame an animal that will allow us to bring everything back from the other base. Because obviously, you know, there's a lot of stuff back at that other base that we could use. But I don't really fancy walking all the way back there, which took me, you know, a good, I think it must have been a good 30 minutes to get up to this location. Now, I have also noticed up here there are, like, plentiful bison. Now, obviously, a bison or a buffalo, whatever it is, might be a little bit tricky for us to catch and tame. I don't actually know how the taming works. But I've seen things like moas up here. They're like kind of ostrich-looking things. And I'm not too sure how much a Tyrannus will actually allow us to carry. But, you know, those are all things that we need to, you know, delve into in further episodes. But yeah, this is going to be just a nice kind of chilled, cozy, you know, relaxed, laid back, whatever you want to call it. You know, nice kind of, bloody hell, nice kind of relaxed series. You know, we are going to be recording this and playing this now at, you know, full 4K quality. Everything maxed out. Everything is absolute ultra here. You know, I'm kind of running 120 FPS at 4K ultra here with everything turned on. Just if you're kind of curious as to what kind of performance we're going to be getting here with a 9950X3D and a 5090 GPU. Let's drop that. Let's destroy that. We don't need that. But yeah, hopefully the quality should be really tasty now. I'm going to make some more of these. But yeah, it would be nice, you know, we are cutting down all these trees. Oh, there's a Tyrannus there. And I don't want to, you know, completely make this area like void of any character. You know, I quite like all these pine trees around. You know, it just looks really, really nice. This fella's getting a little bit close. Obviously, oh, there's a mower there. Is that a... No, that's not a juvenile mower, is it? Or is it? It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that is a juvenile. No, they're not. They're two alphas, aren't they? Whatever you want to call them. Two grown-ups, two adults. Or are they? That one behind definitely looks smaller. I wonder. I don't really know. I don't think so. I think they've got to be a bit smaller than that, haven't they? Oh, that was a great shot, Tony. Hello, aim? What is going on here? What is going on here with my aim? This is where we find out that's a junior. Oh, it was. That's a juvenile. That's at level 73 as well. We could have tamed him up. Oh, that's annoying. I just didn't know how big or how small the juveniles were going to be. I mean, it didn't look much different in size to Mummy. That's kind of annoying. Right, anyway. Focus, Tony. Let's get back to doing what we were doing here. I'm going to move these back in here. I mean, this doesn't need to be too big here, but it needs to be half decent in size because we are going to need to put some crafting benches in here, aren't we? So let's go with this, and then we're going to need some walls. So we're going to need a lot of fiber. Let's just go and grab some fiber here quickly. I'm going to probably utilize my box here. Let's get that in there. Let's move that. We'll come back to doing that. We'll destroy you because you're spoiled. Right, let's just go finding lots of fiber here. We probably drop some off in that storage crate, to be honest. I could probably go back and pick that up. Another thing we're going to have to is get this oxygen. And as you can see, we've got an upgraded pickaxe now from the previous episode. So this is an iron pickaxe, which gets through these resources a hell of a lot quicker than what the basic stone axe that we had previously. Alright, let's get that straight in there. Bloody hell, there's a wolf right there. How did that not see us? It's a nice little carcass collection we've got. Oh, that's why we've attracted the wolf, isn't it? Because we left the carcass there. We've got to get rid of the carcass quickly. I'm just going to move the fur in there. We don't need that for the time being. We'll take some of this because I do want to make some walls. Wow, you know, we need a lot of this stuff. What is going on? So let's get rid of some of these carcasses on the ground here. I think we might need to drop some stuff off because our inventory is full here, so I don't think it's going to like skin the entire animal. Let's make a fire. What do we need? 24 stone. See, I don't know if these mowers are aggressive. Bloody hell, that was a level 107. Alright, let's quickly make a fire here. I'm just going to limit these videos here probably to maybe 45 minutes or an hour long. Obviously we want to cover enough, but I don't want them to be too long initially. Alright, let's get this fire set down somewhere. I think we'll put it over here by our base, obviously. And we'll have to start, you know, cooking all this meat here. We're going to put this over here. Let's put some fuel in. Have I got any raw meat on me? No, I don't. Right. We're also going to need a water supply. Where's the water? Right, stone and charcoal. Well, we're going to get the charcoal from the fire. So we'll be able to put some water collectors in for us. Right, what do we want? 5. Let's start skinning these. We'll start putting all the meat on the fire here. Creatures skinned. Skinned 100 creatures. Oh my god, there's a bear. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to get these carcasses out of here quickly. Can we destroy this? Oh my days. Oh, we got a boar now as well. Thank God I've got this longbow. We can make pretty quick work of this. Right, I've got to get to work on these things here. Oh, look, there's a baby, there's a juvenile. I mean, this is probably how we go about capturing, you know, an animal of our desire by just leaving a carcass on the ground, just so we can attract some wildlife here. But for now, I just need to get this base set up here just quickly. All right, let's get the charcoal, 16 charcoal. Let's just take that out and let's move some of this raw meat in here and get this cooking up. Make sure we got enough wood on the fire here. Right, we've got a basic water purifier. We'll make this. I think that's something off my right side. Oh, that's the Tyrannus. How do we do this? Press E to lead creature. Oh, okay. Hold to stop taming. Press to stop leading. Okay, alright. So sorry, I've killed your mummy. Alright, let's put that there. Let's get the charcoal in here. You know, the sun's going down here, so we're kind of up against the clock here as well, aren't we, really? It's all going off right now. I probably couldn't have resumed this this playthrough in a more tricky position. But yeah, the sun is going down quickly, but my God, does it look gorgeous. This game is just, yeah, wonderful to look at. Right, first things first, do we have any water? Surely we've got some water now. If not, I'm just going to have to drink some from the stream. I just need to get rid of these carcasses here because obviously it's attracting bears, which is a bad news. And they're going to be incredibly high level, these bears as well. Hopefully that's just given us... Yeah, look at that. Look how quickly that water works. And we should be able to fill this up as well. Press to fill the container. There we go. You know, I am kind of learning this game as we go here as well, guys. So don't judge too much. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. There's a lot to this game for sure. All right, let's get this up here. But if you can give me some tips, I'm all for them. So drop anything you want to recommend I do. Just drop them in the comments. I think we're going to have some windows this side. Got to make some more of these, haven't we? What am I doing? Crafting. What do I need here? So it's just the wood. Just need to get chopping loads of wood down here. Because I don't think there's any more wood in here. No. That's a shame. I could have destroyed that. Let's destroy that instead. destroy. Alright, let's get chopping quickly. But yeah, this new axe is just like so much better than the basic one that we had. I just want to get some wooden walls up, get a bed down. Obviously, the fire's down. Then we can sleep through the night. It's currently, you know, just gone 7 o'clock in the evening. So, you know, we've probably only got an hour's more of daylight here. If we can just get these walls erected and a roof, possibly. There's a bear roaming these lands, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. But it's definitely going to be kind of interesting after I've rendered this episode out and uploaded it to YouTube, just to see how good this quality is in comparison to my old rig. You know, without getting too geeky and too specky, obviously on a 5090 we get a much better encoder than what I had on the previous PC. Oh my goodness me, we need fibre. Of course we need fibre. How much have we got? What does fibre look like again? We haven't got any fibre, have we? That's all bone, stick. Alright. What is that? It's a salt deposit. Just need to go in my menu here and turn my... I think it's saving too frequently. Yeah, why have I got it down there? Okay, 10. There we go. That's better. Right. Walls, so what do we need? Let's just make 8 for the time being. I don't think we need 10. We need, what, 3 this side, 3 this side, 6, 7, 8. I think we need 9. 9 walls. Then we're going to need a roof as well. We're also going to need to craft a torch here, just so I can put on my belt here. But of course, we need to grab a bunch of fibre again. I do love these early stages of these games, though. Just you know, up against the elements, up against the conditions, the creatures, and until you've leveled your character and got some pretty cool weaponry, and decent armor, and you've gotten an abundance of resources. This sort of stage of the game's I always find it fun. We'll just put some windows up, just so we can see what's going on. Right, let's craft this, get this on the belt. We might even just have to work through the night here, guys, I think. We're going to need a door, wooden door. Let's cue that. We're going to need a bedroll. Let's cue that. Oh, hang on. Where did I put the... Yeah, there we go. So I need to turn this one into a door, don't I? Is this a door frame here? And then where's my door? There we go. Okay, there's my bedroll. Let's get this down. Just put that way, just in case we get a bear bursting down the door there. At least we're kind of aiming the right direction there, that we can just get the bow out and just kind of fight quickly. Right, we're going to need wooden wall angles. So we're going to need 4 of these, aren't we? And then we're going to need a few of these. Right, I think we'll go this way. And I think we need to flip it around the other way, don't we? I always get confused as to which way this is going. Is it that one? Yeah, that one. And then so that'd be this one. We're going to need... I guess we just need a wall here. Is that... Yeah, that should be okay. And then we just need another one this side. And then we can put our roofs in. So what do we need? We need... Okay. So yeah, we're slightly working into the night here. But we'll be okay. We'll be fine. Curious is to know as well where the Tyrannus has wandered off to. I love the sounds of the wildlife up here in the hills. I'm just going to destroy that for the time being. But yeah, I've no idea if this location is even going to be any good. You know, in relation to, you know, caves and things like that. Wood. Okay, we've got to get another storage box. 1 second, guys. By the time I do all this, I think it's going to be morning. Alright, let's pick up the wood crate first. I guess what we'll do is we'll just put this one over here. Just got to keep you know, everything managed here. Let's move this charcoal across. Let's put out my torch. Requires fuel. I know. Where's the charcoal gone? There it is. There's that spooky music. I love the old spooky music of this game. I don't want to do that. I want to fill up my container. There we go. let's get this roofs finished now. Let's get my torch back on. Where did I put the roofs? Did I not make the roofs? I guess not. Right, fibre. So how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3. So we need 6 roofs. Look at that. We've got enough. Amazing. And then I guess we just do a flat one, or have we got like a different kind of? Don't know what my options here for this top bit. Do we just flatten it off, or is there like a different, you know, like a rooftop kind of structure? You know, like a V shape, you know, actual roof there, just to slot on the top, just to cap that off. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I just need to go and grab some more wood here. Gorgeous views. What a vista that is. Do you know what? That's going to annoy me. Let's just get this. Let's just get a ramp done here quickly. Let's just craft one of those. I just want to see what options we got here as well. Let's have a look. Can we not flip this around? How do we make this go down? Oh look, there, wood. I wonder if we can use that for the roof. That's what I'm thinking about. I want to put this down. There we go. There we go. That's better. Cool. So we've got to make a few more of these, haven't we? This is 7. So let's do that again. So it was this one, wasn't it? So I think we're going to need 3 of these. And of course, we don't have enough fiber. So we're going back out to get more fiber. My goodness me. There's a lot of managing going on. I mean, yeah, by the time we finish doing all this, I think the sun's probably going to be coming up over the tops of the mountains. Do you know, I'm wondering if there's actually a tool that we can craft to gather more fiber. There must be, mustn't there? You know, like a scythe or something. I think I have seen one somewhere. Yeah, oh, that's sickle. Yeah, that'll be it. I wonder if we can make an iron sickle. Craft at the anvil bench. That's what we need. An ancient but efficient tool for harvesting from nature. I reckon we could make that and we'd gather more of the resources, more of the fiber. I'm going to try to get one of those, I think. shut you down. So it was this one, and then if we go to this, does this go on the top? Does that not? There we go. I was just a little bit on the fiddly side. Again, being a bit of an Icarus kind of noob, it's just learning, you know, what is possible and what isn't possible with this building kind of system. I didn't need to do that. I needed walls, didn't I? That's what I needed. That was silly of me. Oh no, maybe it's not actually. I just needed like a little diamond piece there, don't I? Like a wedge wall. I need one of these. I need two of these. Yeah, this. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, shoot. I think I accidentally... Oh, no, maybe I didn't. There we go. We have... It's 3:35 in the morning. The sun's not quite up. Oh, yeah, look. Whoops. Deconstruct. Hello? Deconstruct? There we go. So yeah, we have our shed. Beautiful. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Lovely. Right. A place that we can call home. So I don't know if we can actually sleep. Oh, we can sleep here. Beautiful. So we can sleep for a couple of hours. The reason why I wanted to sleep is because we get a buff. So yeah, sleep to gain well rested. A well rested buff. Coziness is 6. Alright. There we go. So we got like a 4-hour sleep there. Right, let's just get rid of some of these things that we don't need. Let's move that in there. Let's move in that in there. I don't know if we can break that down to get the resources back, but that would be handy. Yeah, there's that grizzly. Do we... I mean, that's a problem, isn't it? God, this game is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I think we might have to take this bear out, guys. I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if we can one-shot it. Well, not like that, Tony. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my days. Okay, this is manageable. We can just kind of sidestep him, really, a little bit. Although I'm kind of running out of stamina. Oh, come on, dude. How much do you take? Oh, my days. That took a lot of arrows. I was not ready for that. But I will say this much. They're quite easy to dodge, thankfully. All right, let's add to stacks. So what we need to do, we've got to get this masonry bench thing in quick. What is it going to come under? Deployables? Yeah, there we go. Oh, we need an oxidizer as well, don't we? Pretty quickly. Bone stick. We've got all that. That's fine. And a crafting bench. So we got wood and stone. So let's just see what we got here. So we've got stick, bone, leather. Let's just hoof a lot of this in my inventory here, because we're going to be needing this stuff anyway. Let's destroy that. Let's get the oxidizer in. Oxygen's kind of important. Alright, let's just put you here. We'll just put this one in for now. Obviously, it's nowhere near as good as the one that we can get from the crafting bench. I can't recall the name of it now. But we're just going to get that one in just so we can get some oxygen here quickly. Oh, and I'm just going to get some more wood. Okay, inventory's full. That's fine. What a view that is from out the front door. Look at that for a view. Right overlooking the plains. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning. Right, so let's get the crafting bench in. Okay, so we got 14 oxygen on us. Not a lot, is it? Let's get some, let's eat some meat, let's eat some berries. We want to get the, all the buffs from the 3 types. What the hell was going on here? Oh, it's a mower. Okay, we've got to, I think we've got to get this. I think we've got to get this. We're going to get the juvenile. Press E to lead creature. Okay, is he going to go inside my house? Because I don't want to lose him because the Tyrannus. Come on. Can you... Yes! Let's go! Right, stop. No. Come back, come back. No, come back. Do you not like my house? There we go. Right, shut the door quickly. Right, let's keep him in here. Hold to stop taming. No. Press to stop leading you. Okay, okay, it's to stop leading. So, hang on. So we need to press the lead creature. That's fine. We just need to leave him in here. Hopefully he's going to be alright. I don't know how that process works yet, but we'll figure that out. Right, let's get the crafting bench down as well. And then we're going to get the masonry bench in. Oh my days, we need nails. All of this stuff is down at the other base. See, I think this is why we need to figure this out. Taming progress. So what does it need? It needs food? I mean, we need to look at this, guys, before we progress here. So I think from memory, there was something I saw here for taming. I'm sure there was a taming bench. There's a ranching station. That would be for the Tyrannus, wouldn't it? I'm sure there was a taming station. Taming? Okay, maybe it's just called a ranching station then. Specialized bench for crafting saddles, troughs, carts, and various feeds. Okay, we're just going to get that. Is it not a deployable? Oh, it would be, I'm guessing it would be here, wouldn't it? Ranching station, there it is. So we're going to need to make it here. Alright, so we've got 9 more minutes here. So I think what we'll do is we've now got him. Because like I said, I am going to keep these videos to 45 minutes, between 45 minutes and an hour. But yeah, there's bison or buffalo, whatever it is. So this is going to be quite a lively area for sure. But I think what we might do is we might actually make a specialized kind of taming pen. Maybe we can extend this across the next episode. Yeah, I think for the remainder of this video, we just got to figure out on getting the right things in here. So we are going to need the oxide dissolver. We can make this wood and bone. I'm just going to pick up all this and move this in here. Like so. Alright, add to stacks. I do love that feature. I only found that out quite late in the game in one of the previous episodes. But that is kind of a godsend. Right, so we should be able to make the oxide dissolver now. There we go. Oh, that was meant to be deploy. Right, oxide dissolver. Let's just put you. I think we'll just put you there for. No, let's go back. Let's just put you here for now. We'll get rid of this one. Can we deconstruct it? That'll do. X to pick up. Yes, let's get that in there. Right, lovely. Now we need... Oh, we need sulfur. This guy needs food. Oh my goodness me. The trees are falling down around us. Right, let's go and grab some oxide. And hopefully we can find some sulfur as well. Do you know what? It's the sign of a fantastic game, isn't it? That 50 minutes can go, or 55 minutes can go so quickly. It feels like we've done absolutely nothing, but it feels like I've not stopped doing things for the entire 1 hour of this video. I love games like that, where you can just get completely immersed in the experience. We really need to find some sulfur though. This is going to be a problem. There's got to be some sulfur here, because if we don't have sulfur, then we can't do anything with the oxide. So much wildlife around here. Oh, is okay, that's oxide. This is sulfur here, isn't it? The yellow one? Yes, there we go. I've had my torch on the entire time here. Alright, starting depleted. I think as well what we're going to do is obviously once I get this into DaVinci to you know, render this video, or, you know, I'm not going to edit, I'm just going to let this run. But, you know, I'll need to put the titling in and, you know, certain bits of edits, but, you know, not cutting the videos per se. But I think until I look back on this video and start watching it again, will be the time that I realise if certain volumes need to be, you know, higher or lower. Like smacking this down, I can see my my OBS peaking quite high, so, you know, we might have to work on the volume levels of certain things. So just bear with me on the production here, everyone. But we will get there. We will get there. Right, that'll do. We've got some stone there. I just figured I might as well just encumber myself here, just so we can get enough of this, because we're going to have to start making the stone structures here, aren't we? So let's just get this back. We'll put the oxide in, and then I think we will call that an episode today. But yes, like I was saying, it feels like we've done so much in the hour, but so little. Oh boy. Oh, the water looks so gorgeous in this game. I'm just going to have to get rid of this one quickly. Oh, my days. I'm not going to be able to repair that, am I? Because I need a forge to repair it. Okay. Or an anvil, I should say. Right, let's just get this. How do I... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So press to interact. Oh, so if you go up here, so if you go here, it's press to add one oxide. If you look at it anywhere else and press E, then you interact with it. I was like wondering why couldn't I access the actual device? Right. So we're going to need bags. Obviously, we have one bag on us, so I'm just going to drop that bag in. And that should start filling up. And then we can start making a few more here. And then we can pop them on here. There we go. So we can fill 4 bladder bags. So let's get the stone furnace in. We're going to need that. We're also going to need the anvil. Where's the anvil? There it is. So we're going to need iron ingot. Of course, that's all at the other base, isn't it? So yeah, we are going to have to make some iron ingots here from fresh. But of course, we are going to have to find a cave before we can do that. So hopefully there's a cave around here. Let's deploy this. I guess we'll put this over here in the corner. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything at all with this until we get some iron. So yeah, I think that will be it, everyone, for today's video. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. So we have a mower that we need to tame, and hopefully that will allow us to get back to the other base a lot quicker than walking. Hello, mate. Very curious fellow. But yeah, I think we're going to need to do the ranching station as well before we can make a saddle. So that's probably going to be the focus of the next episode. And of course, we're going to have to turn all of these wood structures into stone structures so we can reinforce this base just in case we get a heavy storm. But yeah, that will all be in the next episode. So until then, everyone, it's great to be back. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode and you've made it all the way to the end of this video. Of course, if you have, if you wouldn't mind smashing that like button. If you've enjoyed the content, then please subscribe. That would be really appreciated. And yeah, I guess I will see you on the next one. So until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.